Good morning. It is Saturday and I'm getting ready to head out to Rachel Lake for a single night. It's going to be a little bit colder, so I'll be showing you the additional layers that I'll be wearing. I already have some Capilene pants on, leggings on from Patagonia. We're heading up early today, so I'm going to pack both lunch and dinner for today and a breakfast for tomorrow, plus snacks. So with the colder temperatures this weekend, I'm going to add additional layers. I'm going to start with some Patagonia Capilene layers as my base, so my hoodie and leggings, and that's going to just keep me warmer from a base layer perspective. I will get sweaty no matter what, and this material does help me stay warmer despite being sweaty. So that's the option I'm going to go with for the hike in. And then when I get up to camp, I'm actually going to switch to wool so that I'll be warm and dry for overnight. And then it's not going to be as sweaty hiking out. So that will keep me warm as well. On top of the Capilene layers, I'm going to be putting some soft shell pants over that. That's going to keep the legs warmer from any wind chill. Give me a little bit of water resistance, but also they're breathable. So hopefully I won't get too sweaty. And then what I like about these ones, which are an Outdoor Research brand, is they have this zipper that pretty much opens up the whole leg for ventilation and lets some cool air in. And then on top of my upper body, I'll be putting this wool vest from Icebreaker. It's merino wool, and that will be an option that I can peel off in order to cool down if this does end up being too warm in the 50 degrees. I'm going to do a final check on weather before I head out to Rachel Lake this morning. I'm going to pull up Rachel Lake weather specifically, and then I'm also going to check Snoqualmie Pass. It's actually looking like it's going to be a little bit chillier than even what it was saying yesterday. Yesterday it was going to be in the 50s. Now it's saying it may not even be 50, like more like in the 40s. So that definitely means I'll probably be wearing gloves. I showed you some of my layers that I'm bringing. When I get to the trailhead, I'll be putting those on because it's way too warm in my apartment right now. And we'll see how that goes, but it's definitely going to be a chilly night, and going to be testing my gear and making sure I have all the right layers as we move into fall and winter opportunities for camping. I'm checking the NOAA website for the latest weather. I've made sure that it's focusing on the correct location for my trip, this time being Rachel Lake and the Alpine Lakes Wilderness. Here I can see there's a chance of showers for Saturday hiking in and setting up, while Sunday should be decent weather with sunny conditions. The wind's looking relatively calm across the days, which is important as well when you're in the trees. So with the colder temperatures and the chance of rain, I'll just make sure to bring my layers and rain gear as well. These are a pair of Outdoor Research soft shells, and I love the vents that fully get my legs out and breathe. It'll keep me dry and warm.
I was thinking about putting on an extra layer.
Yeah.
Top-wise.
Yeah, I'm on the fence because like right now I feel comfortable. You always want to start a little cold. So I'm like, I don't know. I think I might just throw my rain jacket on so that if it does drizzle more,
Yeah.
I'll be all right. But I don't think I need the vest on right now. It's a gray day in Washington as we head into fall. It's only 50 degrees, so got some extra layers on. Got my rain gear on, although just a little sprinkles. Hopefully it only stays that way. But the colors out here are totally starting to pop. So that's going to be beautiful. We are heading up to Rachel Lake. It is 3.5 to 4 miles and over 2,000 feet of gain. Day and overnight visitors permit required to enter the Alpine Lakes Wilderness. 12:20, and we're starting at 2,700 feet. look at, they're like little, they look like little salmon eggs. That's super weird. Well, this is definitely the warmest 50 degrees I feel like I've ever hiked in.
Right?
Yeah, definitely been peeling off layers. Fortunately not really raining anymore, but it's toasty. So 50 degrees, it's like ideal hiking weather. Haven't needed gloves or anything, so yay. I was really worried I'd be frozen, like really painful fingers, but this is working out really good. We just hit 2 miles. It's been just over an hour, and we've gone about 574 feet of gain. So still got a bit of gain ahead of us, because it's like between 2,000 and 2,500 feet of vert. So gonna be steeper here coming up. Little blueberry. We have arrived. Just a little over 4 miles and 2,000 feet of gain. We just scoped out camp spots at Rachel Lake. It has started to rain, of course, now that we need to actually set up our tents. But we found a nice big area with water access, flat spots, and we're going to string up a tarp as well in order to have a little kitchen area. Got my tent set up as fast as possible. Started raining more. One thing that's causing me to do some more research on some other tents is that some can have the rain fly assembled first, so then when you then come inside to do the rest of your tent, it's not wet. So just from having that little bit of rain and gear getting wet, the inside of my tent's wet. Not a lot, it'll be fine, but definitely has me curious to try out the Durston tent that has the rainfly go up first. Time to get the rest of the gear set up, and hopefully the rain will subside. It's trying. Get a little bit of the lake view through the trees. All the water and my hands aren't freezing. Yay.
Right? Yeah, my hands aren't that bad.
You guys, I think we found the best glamping situation ever. Got a movie. We got a table. We've got a tarp. Pretty great. It's time for dinner. Getting some water boiled. I'm gonna do chicken fajitas, and I brought an avocado and a tortilla. It's a little extra, and salt and pepper. For steaming. Now that I'm in my tent, I actually was able to take off my soft shell pants and my socks and my 2 jackets. I probably could take my vest off. I'll see after I get into my sleeping bag. But it's much warmer in the tent. coming up on 9 or a little after 9 p.m. But going to call it a night. And then in the morning, we should have sunshine. We're going to head up to Rampart Lake if we're feeling good. Otherwise, we'll have a leisurely morning and then head back down. Good morning. Just woke up. Slept pretty good. Had to pee. She always just get up and go to the bathroom as soon as you have to pee. But I was like, I don't want to. So I just kept kind of falling back asleep. And then would wake up and be like, damn it, still gotta pee. But it's like 7 a.m. now. So now it's just time to get up and get some hot coffee. Good morning. Hello. She's like always. Good. Guess I'm getting the food. My friend has the palatial MSR Hubba 2 tent, so we're going to interview her about her setup and see what she thinks about it. Hello. Everyone, this is Nicole.
Hello.
Cool. So this is your MSR Hubba 2. Yep. It's your first time using it?
Yes, first time.
Cool. What do you think?
It was actually great. It was a super easy setup. It's got one main pole that splits into 2 V's on each side. Set that up, and then it's got a single pole that runs across to give you more headroom.
Nice.
So I have full headroom in here. Can sit up anywhere along the tent. Nice. It's technically a 2-person tent. You could definitely fit 2 sleep pads side by side, but for me, I call it a 1.5. It's me plus a dog, and that gives me plenty of space for all my gear.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I really love how it splits both sides versus mine only has headroom on one side and then it comes down. So this is really great. And then how much does it weigh?
Oh, it is 3.6 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah,
so
and that's with its
ground mat
that is fit for it, which actually connects really well. It's attached to, you can see, oh, maybe it popped out.
Okay.
The ground mat has the Rainfly has an attachment, so it goes to the same poles, but then the ground mat is attached to the same
stake. Tell me about your sleep system. So you've got the same air mat as me, I believe.
Yep. So I have the Tensor air mat as well.
Perfect.
I always like to have it a little bit deflated because my hips get sore. On top of that, I have the Thermalite. Oh, I forget what brand this is. I apologize. We'll figure that out. What are these?
Sleep sack.
Sleep sacks.
Yeah.
And because of how that hooks over my Tensor, I actually have the Summit pillow underneath.
Oh yeah, how did you like that?
It worked pretty well. I just had to shift it a couple times when I flipped from side to side because I'm a side sleeper.
Okay.
And then on top of that, I have REI's sleep quilt. So it here has a foot box that you can open up or not.
Nice.
And then it's got a zipper section there. And it also has a couple straps that you can put around either yourself or around your sleeping pad, whatever you prefer. So I had that there. And my dog started here next to me on the floor, and she slowly worked her way into the sleep quilt with me, which was very nice because it was cold. We definitely pushed the rating of this sleep quilt.
It was rated for what again?
It's rated for 30, and I think we were in the mid-low 30s last night.
So what do you like best about your sleep system?
I think the best part, I've really enjoyed going to the quilt system. I got kind of claustrophobic in my mummies after years.
Yeah.
But I think it's just having a little bit more freedom.
Yeah.
With what I have, yeah.
And what would you do differently?
I might upgrade to a different sleep quilt just for the colder temperatures.
Yeah.
And then I also need to get a mat for my dog to lay on because she definitely tried to push me off my sleeping pad a couple times.
I wonder if that would really change though.
No, maybe not.
Nicole also has one other new gadget that she brought this time. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so this is the FlexTail pump. So it's super small. It says it's 1.2 ounces, but with all the gear I have, or all the attachments, it's actually 1.8. It's got a whole bunch of different rubber sized attachments that fit on it. I decided that I was sick of blowing up my mattress with my lungs, especially after hiking in. I get really tired. And so I'm just out of breath. So I wanted to try a pump. I went with the lightest one I could find. And it happened that it actually works with the Nemo Tensor mat, which a lot of them say they don't. So I found the attachment that works for it. It has an inflate side and a deflate side. So as you can see, my tensor's already inflated. It might seem kind of silly to deflate it because, of course, the tensor has a wide open where it will automatically start pulling all air out and most of it will come out, but I can help it and make it really flat by plugging it in, and then it's a double tap to turn it on and it will suck the air out for me. And for the fun of it, let's just show how I blew it up, because the benefit of it for me was I was able to continue setting up my tent or all my gear while this was blowing up my Nemo.
So it actually attaches.
It's actually attached.
Wow.
It's stuck in there. And I turn it on and I was able to just lay it over on its side and let it run.
That's really great. How long do you think it took to blow it up?
Probably 2 minutes, I think, because I was grabbing all my other gear while I was doing it and putting it in here.
And what's the battery life on the...
Ooh, I don't know the battery life yet.
Okay. So you've done one pump up and then just this little bit. Does it have any indicator?
It does not. I just, when it was full, it just kept trying to fill, but it won't let it overfill.
Okay.
So it just kept running.
Okay.
It sounded a little different, but there was no specific thing to say, yeah, it's full.
And do you just charge it with a cord, or does it have batteries that you can swap out?
It's a cord charger.
Okay. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely excited to
keep playing with it.
Yeah, use it on a longer trip, see how long it lasts.
Yep. And I used it to fill this too.
Nice.
It didn't actually fit in this hole. It didn't have a size, but I just held it against it and it was super fast.
Nice. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Well, I put a heavier spoon on. That was allowed me to get it out there deeper. Not seeing anything chasing it. A couple other people here fishing, and they did say that they saw a trout. So let it warm up a little bit. We're going to hike up to Rampart Lakes. So we're going to go over and up. And there's a bunch of lakes up there in the Rampart Lakes. So I'll take my fishing pole. We'll see if we can find something there as well. And keep trying. Still just beautiful to be out here. A little crisp, a little cold. My toes are cold and fingers a little bit cold, but really not bad. It's going to be a really beautiful day today. Nice catch. We're going to head up to Rampart Lakes for a side quest before we head out today. Should be a mile and a half up and over 500 feet of gain. So a little spicy, but Should be a fun little trip. Taking the fishing pole, see if there's anything jumping out there as well. I've done about 400 feet in half a mile, and it is getting warm. It's so nice to be down to a tank top in October. That does not suck. And the colors out here, so beautiful. Just found a huge blueberry patch. They're big and fat and ready to be eaten, so we're gonna have a snack. Starting to get ice on the trail. Definitely froze up here overnight. So we're up at the Rampart Lakes. It's actually a bunch of different lakes, and it is absolutely gorgeous. The colors, the water, doesn't get much better. Breakfast of champions today, mountain berry cobbler. Oh, big trout was following it. Okay. Oh, totally got tagged. Came up from the deep and saw him, and I felt it. Oh my gosh. This has been a really great trip up to Rachel Lake and the Ramparts. We totally lucked out with the fall colors. It's so beautiful. Really happy with my gear and staying warm. Wasn't so bad with the rain, fortunately. As soon as we set up that tarp for our camp kitchen, no rain, of course not. But man, you can't beat this. Well, thanks for joining along. Beautiful fall foliage, fishing, a bit of gear review, and time to head out, get a beer, and wrap up our weekend. See you next time. You really want whatever that is, huh? Hi, buddy.